I'm really excited to talk to our next guest.
Said the stableman to the shepherd boy, do you know what I know, what I know? A child in the stable warm. Do you know what I know, what I know? That child in there is something to see, and it warms your heart for he, and your heart will be big as the sea.
Written accounts don't talk about you very much. You're a stable boy. We don't have stable boys around here. What does a stable boy do?
Pitch manure. Well, there was a lot of people in town,
Yeah.
you know, and the innkeeper had everybody, all the rooms all filled, so they had to send them to the stable.
What was it like in the stable? What were the working conditions? So get a background of where we were going here.
Everybody's got a different impression of what it might be, but really, I kind of like it. In the wintertime, it is so cozy, warm, especially when they had all these people there, all the donkeys and all the, you know, and yes, I have to work all night to feed them and keep things clean, and so it seems like I work all the time, but I can lay down in a manger and have a nice nap. It's just, I only get paid so much a day. I don't get paid by the hour. I just have to get my work done.
Yeah. How did it happen? Mary and Joseph, you had some visitors to your stable tonight. How did that happen? Why did they end up there?
Well, the boss said, the innkeeper, he was full. So he had no place to go. So they just sent him out to me. Can you make a place for them? I said, sure. You know, I remember when I was little, I used to lay in a manger, you know, with the horses there, and they would breathe on me, and I had that nice moist air, and it was a lot of fun. So I pulled out a manger and started putting clean hay in there, and you know, made it all nice and cozy, made almost a bed for Mary, and Joseph was pacing back and forth, not knowing exactly what to do. And
so did you know what was going to happen? You were just having a place for two people to stay?
Well, look at her, you kind of know what might be happening, you know. So we assumed, you know, she said, I feel something's going on here. So my brother's a little bit older than me, and I was around when they had their first child, and I figured, oh, it's got to be labor pains. She's going to have a baby here. Uh-oh, now what do I do?
So what happened? What did you see? What was it like?
Well, it actually was a fairly easy birth for all practical purposes. The baby came out, started crying. We wiped him off, and she started nursing right away, and it was pretty simple, but it was nice and warm. I know people have always said they think it's been cold, and if you've ever been in a stable, it's not cold. It's been warm.
The warmest place was in the barns.
Yes, and you didn't have to cut firewood to heat it. Natural heating. Natural heating, yes.
Why you? Why do you think you were the one that was there, as opposed to some fancy hospital someplace, or why you? Why the stable and why you?
That's something I ask myself from time to time, you know, because it didn't take long, and we knew there was something special here. It's just, you know, this child was like any other child to start with, but it didn't take long, and we could see he opened his eyes, and there was a smile, or gas, I don't know which, but it just, you know, I don't know, it's just hard to explain. It was special. I could tell it was special, but I don't know and it's just,
Do you feel special?
no, no.
Just
Far
an
from it.
just an average guy being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I do what I can for people. I try to help people, and it's just one of those things. My dad always taught me, you help others. They come before you, and in return, down the line, somebody will be coming to help you.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Stable Boy. I really appreciate it. It's amazing that it could be someone so average, so normal, to get to take part in some of the most important events that have occurred in this world. And as he leaves us, we thank him by singing the second verse of Away in the Manger.